I did, however, want to watch this. This looked interesting. I saw it and I wanted to watch it. So this is a 170 million pound 18th century London mansion owned by an heiress. I think that's how you say that. Which is like, this is like $100 million US. So let's see this.
Hi AD, welcome to Sloan House.
This 18th century home is 8 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, and spans over 20,000 square feet. The Georgian-style home offers a classic contemporary style behind a traditional facade.
This is the first time we've let cameras into the house.
Which is currently listed off market and valued at £170 million. Come on in.
Dude, okay, 170 million pounds for this thing. Let's see this. I hope Bingles or Krennic can see this, because I want to get their opinion, because they actually live in
So here we are in the
so
foyer where we greet
they have a better
the first thing you see
understanding
when you come into the house is this fabulous gold bar.
price range.
We custom built this gold bar. Obviously it's to entertain and to have lots of parties that we do not have. I love this chandelier.
That's a bar?
It's a custom chandelier.
Wait, that's a bar?
Built this gold bar. Obviously it's to entertain.
It's
and
all
to have lots of
slanted.
parties that we do not have. I love this chandelier. It's a custom chandelier with 150,000 pieces of crystals, going from bronze finishes to gold, which is obviously my favorite color. This panther couch is obviously one of my favorite pieces of the house.
Okay, that's kind of cool though.
The panther is my favorite animal, which shows inspiration throughout the whole house.
The dining room. Dude, see this thing with these expensive ass houses, they just throw gold on everything
Formal dining
and call it luxury.
A room that we actually use.
Like, that's
lot,
not even like
we used a lot
that's
through
so
lockdown.
You know what it is?
Fancy dinners in
It's
here.
like putting diamond. It's like making a diamond block house in Minecraft and calling it luxury. Like, dude, it does not look good, and no one cares. Let's be honest here.
It's darker tones in this room, but it's softened by the natural light and the views of the garden. Obviously, the first time you walk in this room, the chandelier is the main showstoppers. And there's lots of elements of Petra in this room, coming from the sparkles in the rug, which then elements of the table. One of my favorite parts of this room as a design feature is actually how well we've hidden the radiators, which is with this custom cabinetry that's just around the walls.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Kitchen.
So this is our main family kitchen where we eat most of our meals at, and the kids love mealtime because they're obviously staring at
Wait,
this amazing
kids
fish
grow up
tank.
in this house?
Which is actually one of the rarest in the world. It's one of the largest in a private residence. It's 5 meters long. There's 64 types of fish. But when designing this kitchen,
that's pretty cool though.
You wanted separate islands, didn't you?
Yeah, there's one island with a teppanyaki grill the chef is able to cook at, and then the other island is where I occasionally cook at. The feel of the kitchen, there's a slightly kind of an industrial vibe, obviously, with the paneling on the doors.
It has double dishwashers, double sinks, double fridges, freezers, wine coolers, and the appliances throughout are Gaggenau.
There's amazing natural light coming in through the garden into the kitchen.
The kitchen is clean, but it's kind of small. You think for 170 million pounds,
Sloan House actually
you get like this
compromises
giant, beautiful
Sloan
kitchen,
House
right?
And Sloan Lodge. We're now in the lodge side of the home, which has its own entrance, which we would bring guests through for events. This is one of my favorite rooms of the whole house. So the first thing that hits you when you enter this room is this magnificent crystal chandelier, which is 150,000 Swarovski crystals. Behind us, you will see we have a fabulous bar, which is all custom built. And obviously, the panther, which features throughout the house, is seen in here as well. There's custom cabinetry throughout the whole room, which gives a very 1920s Gatsby feel to this whole sort of vibe.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it does look good.
Welcome to our wellness level.
It's really
The area sets the tone
modern,
where you step over the water feature on these stepping stones.
I dig it.
Come and have a look around.
Oh, okay. Oh, come on now.
So when I bought this house, there was no lower level.
They got a whole
we
play
excavated
gym.
The basement, and we dug down 15 meters
like
deep.
a McDonald's
to
playground
make
thing,
this
dude.
Hotel amenity type spa into
Damn, dude, these kids growing up with a whole McDonald's playground. I had to go to McDonald's and beg my mom to use it, bruh. These kids just have it in their house. Oh, that's not fair.
House.
I think what's good to know as well, due to permitting laws now in London, you cannot recreate this. So down here we have a 17 meter by 9 meter swimming pool, spa, 10-man jacuzzi, steam and sauna, floating day beds.
And the bar for parties. So over here we have a gym for the adults and then a really cool area for the children to play at.
Yeah, really cool. I saw. They better like have the camera guy go through it.
So we're here now in our gym that has amazing natural light.
You can
even though
actually
we're actually
see.
in the basement, so it doesn't feel dark and gloomy.
I think that one of the great things about this gym is while we work out, we've actually got a squash court behind us.
You can just see
which
it.
we turned into a kids' play area, so the kids are entertained while we're working out.
That's how we turned it into like a soft play, which is obviously very child-friendly.
To give this perspective in size, I'm 6'4", and this is about the size of a 2-story house.
Wait, so this area was like those areas in gyms where they like play like tennis or whatever, like not tennis, but like the racquetball, or like hit it off the wall and like. So, but he turned into it. That's kind of smart though.
Also on this level, we have a cinema to show about 12 people.
There's a whole candy bar entrance.
And the seats actually change and vibrate with the sound of the cinema that's being played.
I always tell the truth, even when I lie. What? They got a beauty salon. Bro, why does every rich place have a whole salon or like barbershop inside them? I just go to one.
This is my beauty salon, the area where I get my glam done. Leading down to the salon area, there's a feature of gold chains, which basically give a glimmer of reflection of light throughout the hallway. There's the pedicure station that you can get your hands and feet done, and then the washing up basin obviously to get your hair done professionally, and then the glam area.
Like it hurts my eyes.
There's definitely a lighter palette, obviously to give a more feminine touch to the room. In the walls, there's a resin with iridescent effect of sparkles, and then on the doors we have nude colored lacquer, which features throughout the lower ground levels of the house. So in a house this size, being on 6 floors, we had to renovate it and add a lift in. So I'll meet you at the top.
They got a whole elevator, bro.
So we're here at the top of the house now, and one of the most magical features of the house is the beautiful chandelier from the top of the house that goes through all the floors down to the bottom.
That's high.
It's like
That's
shattered
nice.
pieces of diamonds or glass, which obviously there's natural light from the window
Diamond?
that is then reflected onto the chandelier.
Wait, that's a diamond chandelier.
Just gives off rainbows
Why?
throughout the house. The chandelier is the centerpiece of the whole house, and it's the design ethos that ties it all together to make it become one.
See, the thing is, with these expensive ass houses with like that worth $100 million or whatever, they literally spend all their money on just
we're here at my
trash products that are just like gold or diamond that literally nobody cares about, rather than spending their money on like the house itself.
Daughter's room, and clearly she and I are a huge fan of the color pink. It was before a very traditional room, which we transformed it to become more modern, and it just came to life. And
Dude,
then
that looks sick,
these chandelier ice cream lights that she actually drew, and we got them kind of came to life. We redesigned each room to have the bedroom, the dressing room, and then the bathroom.
That is crazy.
So the closet panels are nude lacquer, which is kind of feminine but also neutral, with panels, nude lacquer, which is.
Why is this little girl's closet, like, of clothes 10 times bigger than my selection of clothes?
Kind of feminine but also neutral, with leather paneling throughout.
I need to up my game, man.
We measured all the hanging space and the shoes, obviously for children's clothing, which can be adjusted when they get to a larger size. But for right now,
what's the point of all these clothes and shoes? She's just gonna grow out of them in like 6 months. You're gonna have to throw all of that out. What a waste of money, bro. When I was growing up, you didn't get like I got one pair of new shoes every year. Because what's the point of getting a bunch of new shoes if I'm just gonna grow out of them?
Get to a larger size, but for right now, it fits for kind of a younger size up to teenage. The bathroom is pink onyx from ceiling to the floor. Obviously, pink is the theme of the room, so we translated it into the bathroom.
Jesus.
So this is my boys' room, and the theme behind it was kind of the inside of a rocket spaceship. They're a huge fan of cars, as I am, so we did these light fixtures, which are actually
you know what I'm hearing a lot of?
And then the stuff.
They're a big fan, like I am. Oh, she likes pink, like I like pink. He likes cars, like I like cars. I don't know. I don't think they got the design their rooms very much,
in the dark, so the light features we leave on at nighttime, so they're not as scared, and it kind of twinkles at nighttime.
I used to have those cheap like green stars you could put on the roof or
natural
wall.
light that comes in throughout the house from the east and the west side throughout the whole day, which is actually really rare to find in London.
Primary bedroom. Ah, let's see that.
So this is our primary bedroom. This was the last bedroom that we redesigned, and I worked with a close friend called Gavin Broden. It's definitely got a lighter tone to it than the rest of the house. It's got nude paneling throughout the room, a white onyx fireplace.
This bed
is
8
wait,
feet
the
by
only
9
room that's not, never mind, I was gonna say it's not completely gold, but I'm just gonna be lying to myself.
So something you could do more in LA than you can in London, but we managed to do it here.
There's 2 separate dressing rooms, one for Sam and then
that bed
a larger
looks
one
hella
for myself,
comfortable though.
because let's face it, I need more space. I think the nice thing is that you don't have to leave the master suite to be able to go to the both dressing rooms and the bathroom. It's all on one floor.
As you can see, mine is very impressive with hidden pocket doors for mirrors, lovely lighting, very soft lighting, and windows either side for natural light.
Jesus.
So this is my closet.
Dude, this guy just walked through my whole apartment in their closet alone. What is this?
Every girl's dream, and it actually is the whole width of the house. It has the most beautiful feminine chandelier in it, and then we're so lucky to have the natural light from the garden coming into the dressing room. For me, this dressing room feels tucked away and definitely is a quieter place throughout the house, and it just has a very calm, peaceful vibe to it.
Garden.
The garden is so quiet and so peaceful, you don't actually feel like you're in central London.
It's a proper English garden, which we spend a lot of time in. We've learned how to play football with the children.
It's a nice garden.
We entertain for parties there. The value is priceless. You can hear the birds chirping.
The
mature
value
foliage
is
all around
priceless,
us really gives it a sense of privacy. This Georgian mansion has got the biggest garden in Kensington and Chelsea.
The columns and the arches were built with the original house, so it gives it a real historic feel to it. I personally love historic homes, and obviously I love to collect them, and this garden just made it feel truly special and just such a historical, magical place.
Oh my God. They got their name on the house, Sloan House, dude. Come on now, man.
Thank you for joining us today on this tour.
That's something you see in like a movie, like a villain's house.
4 half bathrooms and over 20,000 square feet of living space. You've seen some of our favorite areas of the home.
Thank you so much for joining us today on the tour of Sloan House.
Jesus.
Thank you, AD. Bye.
Bye.
But, okay, it is a nice house. Of course it is. Duh. But it is nowhere near worth 100 million. All they have to do is just make some of those like appliances and products and parts of the house that are like gold and diamond, just like drop them down like to like a couple of different metals. Okay, we'll go down the list a little bit. Easily make that house like 30 million. Easily. Okay, and that's still like expensive, but for a mansion, you know, with the amount of stuff they have in there, like that gym is pretty sick. The kids thing and the closets are dope. The kitchen is I think the kitchen kind of lackluster, you know what I'm saying? I think the kitchen could have been better.